Ben Davies has signed a new contract with the club. Eric Dyer's message to Jed Spence ahead of World Cup 2026. Teddy Sheringham and Ozzy Ardiles wanting to sign Maradona for Tottenham. Lucas Bergvall and Harry Redknapp comments and quotes from Jed Spence. Here are your daily Tottenham news headlines. Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel and to another episode of the Daily Tottenham News Headlines, where I'll be going through all the latest Spurs news, rumours and reports. My name's Leader Dorset Spur. If you're watching on YouTube, please like, share and subscribe to the channel. If you're listening on an audio platform, please do hit that follow button and leave a review if you can. So let's get into it. Here are the main stories today. Tottenham Hotspur have confirmed on Wednesday morning that Ben Davies has signed a new contract with the club. An incredible servant to our football club, Ben has made 363 appearances for us and was a Europa League winner in 2025. Will now enter his 13th season as a Spurs player. Ben said, "Tottenham really feels like home. It's been a huge part of my football journey and I'm grateful for what the club has given me so far in my career. It's been difficult over the past few months, not being able to help the team on the pitch in some huge moments due to injury, so I tried to help the boys off it as much as I could, being a voice in the dressing room and around the group, contributing in any way that I could. My heart on my sleeve for this club and I'll give everything for it." Aged just 21 when he joined us from boyhood club Swansea City back in July 2014, Ben has enjoyed quite a journey so far in N17. Helping us to the League Cup final in his maiden campaign in North London, he was part of a Spurs revolution as we earned our highest Premier League finishes over the next few years, finishing third in 2015-16 before a second place finish in 2016-17. One of only 29 players in our history to have played 350 or more games, Ben then appeared in all but 4 games as we enjoyed a magical run to our first ever Champions League final in 2018-19, helping us to another League Cup final in 2021. The fullback scored one of his 10 goals so far for the club on our way to the showpiece at Wembley. In 2021-2022, the now 33-year-old enjoyed a standout campaign, an indispensable part of our team on left back of the back three. He played 43 matches across the campaign, including our last 27 Premier League matches on the spin, as we produced a remarkable run to secure UEFA Champions League qualification, ending a 2-year absence from European football elite club competition. An influential player in the dressing room who has grown into a leadership role, Ben has captained the club on numerous occasions as he continues to embody the values of Tottenham Hotspur in everything he does. His greatest night in Lily White so far came just last year as we lifted the UEFA Europa League in Bilbao. He was involved in all but 2 of our matchday squads throughout the tournament as he moved up to our highest second appearance maker in European football. Regularly captaining the Wales national team, Ben reached a century of international caps in October last year and has represented his country at 3 major international tournaments: Euro 2016, Euro 2020 and the 2022 FIFA World Cup, a record for a Wales player. Former striker Teddy Sheringham on Ozzy Ardiles wanting to sign Diego Maradona for Tottenham. We're going back a few years and you're talking about people you'd want to sit down with. Maradona would have to be one. Ozzy Ardiles was my manager at Tottenham. He came to me one afternoon and he said, "I want your opinion on something. I'm thinking about signing someone. What do you think?" I went, "Well, go on then." "Who?" He went, "Maradona." I just erupted and was like, "Ozzy, just do it." He said, "Okay, it's in the pipeline." He came back a couple of weeks later and said, "Look, we can't sign him. There's too much baggage. We're going to sign Klinsmann instead." 5 minutes later, Klinsmann was at the club and all was forgiven, but Maradona would have been a good one. Eric Dyer's message to Jed Spence ahead of the World Cup 2026. Just enjoy it. I've already told him to. We were together at the club for a while and we stay in touch. I spoke to him a couple of days ago. It will be one of the best experiences he's going to have in his career, and hopefully he'll have more. I think Jed has fantastic individual characteristics, some of them physical, some of them technical, and some of them mental. I'm excited to see him with the new manager at Spurs next season. I think he has fantastic attributes. He just needs to keep working hard and stay calm. He has fantastic abilities and I like him too. I feel like he had a tough time, for a while, and he's shown real resilience to get through that. Jed Spence has confirmed that he will play for England at the World Cup with a protective mask throughout the whole tournament. It was painful, but luckily I play football with my feet and not with my jaw, so was all good. I've been wearing it in training, getting used to it in the heat and just trying to fit it in properly, so I've been trying to break it in. It's a little bit uncomfortable, but it is what it is. I've got a broken jaw, so I have to wear it throughout the tournament. It's something I will just have to get used to. Jed Spence on the challenge from Liam Delap for his protective mask. Yeah, crazy challenge, but it's the past now, so just got to focus on the tournament now. I've got to wear it throughout the tournament. It's 3 months until it's fully healed, so it's a long time. Jed Spence on playing for England and a difficult season at Spurs. It shows the manager believes in me, believes in my quality, and I'm thankful for him, and I just want to keep on putting in the performances to make everyone happy. It's a huge honour to play for your country. It's a big thing, and I'm over the moon and happy to be here. It's been a difficult season. There's always light at the end of the tunnel, and we managed to get out of a difficult situation, so we have to move forward. Like I said, focus on the World Cup, and hopefully it will be a good one. Jed Spence on playing on the right and on the left. Obviously, I'm naturally right back, but I've been playing left back for a couple of years now, so I'm still learning the position, still trying to get better, but versatility is a good strength to have. I haven't played on the right for a long time, but it's still a strong position for me, and hopefully I might be out there on the right in this tournament, but if not, then I'm happy to be there on the left. It is my position now on the left, so I just have to practice more, and there are things to protect and hopefully produce more assists like the one for the rest of the tournament. Everyone knows how good I am 1v1, but going forward is a bit different, playing on the left because it's not my natural side going forward. There's still stuff I can improve on, and I've got to try to get back more numbers in attack. Spurs midfielder Lucas Bergvall are not playing very much under Roberto De Zerbi, talking to the media in Sweden. I trust that he will field the best team to win the matches. I'm glad we made it. It's been a tough season for me and with the team, with injuries and so on. It's nice to turn the page and focus on the World Cup. He's done well, De Zerbi. He's one of the reasons we're still in the league. It's clear that he'll stay if it was only a few games been on the bench. Lucas Bergvall, when asked about his Tottenham future, it's not something I'm focusing on right now. It's been a tough season, as I said, but now the focus is on the World Cup and being here. Former Spurs boss Harry Redknapp on Roberto De Zerbi and Archie Gray talking to the Standard. When I was there, Pochettino was there. You would never have imagined us finishing 17th 2 years, that's for sure. It's been a bit of a disaster really, hasn't it? I think the new manager has sorted it out. I think Tottenham next year for sure, they'll be a top 6 team. De Zerbi, I like him. He did a great job at Brighton. All the people I've talked to who have played for him like him and respect him. I think he'll do well. I think next year they'll be up there. I think Archie Gray would be one of the people that you look to build your team around. He looks a fantastic young pro, good player. Over the last 2 years, he's probably been their best player. I think he is, I assume, a captain of the club in the not too distant future. Even next year, if I was there, I wouldn't hesitate to make him captain, even though he's only a young kid. He could be like Ray Wilkins, who became captain at Chelsea when he was very young. He's good enough to do that. So, my thoughts on some of these stories. Well, the one that jumps out straight away is Maradona to Tottenham with Ozzy Ardiles. Wow, what a signing that would have been, eh? You can't really believe it. It's interesting, isn't it? All these years later, these kind of stories come out and you look back and you think, wow, could you just imagine Maradona being a Tottenham player? But, of course, there was an awful lot of baggage with Maradona, wasn't there, back in that time? You know, the drugs and all sorts of different controversies and so on and so forth. But yeah, wow, what a signing. But listen, not being funny, but bringing Klinsmann in kind of softens that blow a little bit, doesn't it? But it just shows you now in this media-driven world where you're getting news every day, all day, how naive we were back in the day, not knowing any of this stuff going on. I remember Klinsmann coming to Spurs and not knowing anything about it until it happened. So it's a crazy situation. Ben Davies signing a new contract with the club. This one will divide, I think, the fan base. I think a lot of people will see it as a step backwards and not be very happy with it. He's been seen very much as inverted commas deadwood. I've heard that term an awful lot, but for me, I don't think that's the case. I think Ben Davies has been a great servant to the club. He plays wherever he's asked to play. He plays how he's asked to play. He never complains. He does everything that's asked of him, and he puts 100% into it. So listen, if he's got another year's contract and he helps the club stabilise through this difficult period as we rebuild, then I think it makes absolute sense. You don't just chuck out the experience that you've got within the squad just because they're seen as not the fashionable player to have. I don't think Ben's going to play very much, if I'm honest. But at the same time, if he's there to help players like De Souza and Gray and Bergvall learn their trade and get better, then I'm all for it, to be honest with you. And the final one I wanted to kind of pick up on, I guess, is Harry Redknapp. His comments about De Zerbi. Good to have Harry's view on it. I think he's very much a similar type of coach to how Harry really saw the game. And his comments about Gray, it's really interesting that you've got all these ex-professionals and top managers and people that have been in and out of the game talking very highly of Gray, talking about him being a player for the future, a top pro, an option to be a captain and so on and so forth. And yet you've got your mates on WhatsApp saying that he's rubbish and no good and not good enough for the Premier League and so on. So I'll be honest with you, I think I know who I'll be listening to, and it won't be to everybody on WhatsApp, to be honest. So good to hear from Harry, another bloke who's got Tottenham close to his heart, having spent a bit of time there and doing really, really well for us. So yeah, that's everything from me. I'll keep it short and sweet, my bit of waffling, but hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching and for listening. If you're watching on YouTube, please do like, comment and subscribe to the channel if you don't already. If you're listening on an audio platform, please do hit that follow button and leave a review if you can. I'm leader Dorset Spur, and I've said on many occasions I do have my own channel, so if you'd like to pop over and say hi to me and give me a sub, I'd be more than grateful to have you there. It would be really good to see you. I'll see you on the next one, and as always, up the Spurs.